Good evening, everyone.
Howdy.
I am Jad.
I'm Jad.
I am flying solo tonight because, as you know, Tracy went away for the weekend. Plus, it's been Little Un's birthday party today, so I says, "Don't worry. I'll be all right on my own." So, plus she's got to get ingredients and whatever. So I said, "Don't worry about it. Just join me next week." So tonight, applesauce cake, and then I'm making a cream cheese frosting from top. So there you go. So how have you been, Amjad, today?
Good at college.
Yeah, it's Wednesday and Thursday you do work experience, isn't it, Amjad? I think it's college Tuesday, work experience Wednesday and Thursday.
How do I'm done?
Oh God, we don't want to see up your nostril.
Not done well yet.
But yeah, we'll wait for a few more coming in, Amjad, because there's only Amjad at the moment.
Do you know that?
Oh, you do what?
Do you know that what I've just said? How do I'm Jad fell down oil yet? You know when Laura were alive and everything. I'm Jad with here. I typed in how do I'm Jad fell down oil yet? It come up for a this can't type this comment. Apparently it's against rules.
So you do work experience Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays? Oh, I don't know. I've been to bed since then, Amjad. So we've still got the 3 in at the moment. So we'll just wait a little while. Because it's not going to take all that long. Oh, yeah. Thursday, it's last day of work experience. So he's got a graduation on Thursday. Ooh.
Callum's got his exam next week. Right. He did tell me day.
Next Friday.
Next Friday, that's
28th. So yeah, the trusty tray bake tin is what I'm making it in. So there you go. So yeah, I mean, it's been a funny day today. I mean, it started off all right, and then Evans opened up.
Right, we cut grass. Good job I did.
So yeah, it went out to cut grass out back, and it just got in as Evans opened.
Why is that not started?
But apparently, it's going to start getting warmer from tomorrow. Apparently Thursday. Did I say Thursday and Friday?
Yeah.
It's going to be nice.
Bones Day, Amjad.
Ooh.
Don't worry, what?
Suit. Ooh, suited and booted, eh? Amjad. Well, they were 4 in, but one's left.
I'm here.
But
just crack up, Bobby. People will come on. They'll come in.
Oh well. Well, it's only 4 minutes past. I've got doctors in the morning.
We'll get yours.
Yeah.
People want to watch that as well. So.
You know, blood tests and me blood pressure check as well.
Was that Friday?
Best not to give him the time of day, Amjad. So yeah, just delete them, ban them. I don't know. Can you ban them on TikTok? I don't know.
Block, delete.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly what Chris says.
Mum's doing the hair. Are you doing his hair, Bobby? You doing Abdul's hair for you?
Yeah.
There you go.
Probably all the way round. So yeah, I'll crack on, Amjad. Just put me other camera on, so we all just needs a slight adjustment. Oh shh. Well, nearly says shit. Oh. There we go. That's a bit better. So we're going to make a start. Did you put oven on?
I did.
Yeah. It's all right then.
I've offered to cut his hair and he says no thanks. Charming, that.
Yeah. I wonder why. This is 8 tablespoons of. Can't really see this now. Sorry. Just adjusting it slightly. 8 tablespoons of butter, or 113 grams. You'd have no hair left, Amjad, if you let Chris loose on your hair.
Skinhead, Amjad.
Oh, I've just took a bit much off that side. I'll have to take some off this side, and you know. And also, you want 200 grams of sugar. And we're going to cream this together now. Yeah. Thank you very much, Andy Sterney. I appreciate it. Chattanooga, Tennessee. There you go. Now this is where the applesauce. I appreciate that very much, and Andy. I do appreciate it very much. So this is 250 grams of applesauce. Bless you, bless you. I appreciate it. So yeah, this is where the applesauce comes in. So we're going to mix that into the.
Tina.
Hi, Tina. This is Tina.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Tina.
But you see, in the recipe, you know, the cream cheese frosting is an option, if you get what I mean. So I thought, well, I'll give it a bit of something more. So, my hands are sticking there. I've been in that applesauce. So we're just going to give that another mix. I have to put it down here because this mixer ain't got a very long wire on it. Hey, I'll tell you something, Amjad. I'll tell you in a minute, Amjad.
Kind of applesauce and sweetening, Andy?
I don't know. I didn't look at jar. Well, this is the thing. Chris, who's picked his channel, got me a jar from our local Asda, which is in the States, is Walmart, and it supposedly got 280 grams in it. Now this called for 250 grams, and there was a fraction left in the bottom. So that, yeah, it were no way that were. You'll have to go and have a look, baby. I don't know, to be honest with you. I didn't look that closely. So yeah, Amjad, I have printed out a Jamie Oliver recipe, and it's a strawberry trifle tray bake. Oh, Amjad, it looks lovely. It's like you put a sponge, then you a layer of strawberries and some strawberry jelly, but you've obviously it's got to be totally cooled down, and the sponge, before you put the jelly on top of the strawberries and the sponge. So I seen that and I thought, oh,
Austin.
Hiya, Austin, how are you? So to this, whoops, 2 large eggs.
Afternoon gluten-free. We have one in my family. Have to do the gluten-free. I don't, but wife and kids do.
Ah, yeah, I've got a subscriber that's a celiac, and she has to go gluten-free. So we're just going to beating the eggs. So yeah, it's kind of watch this space next week, in next few weeks, Amjad. So, right, this is 240 grams or 2 cups of all-purpose flour, and to that 2 teaspoons of cinnamon.
Don't really say. Whether it's sweetened or unsweetened.
Look, it just says Bramley applesauce. It does say sugar, so I would imagine it's sweetened applesauce. Hiya, Johnny. And half a teaspoon of freshly grated nutmeg. And 1.5 teaspoons of baking soda, but we call it bicarb soda. Yeah, it says it's got like sugar added to it, so it sounds like it is sweetened. So I'm just going to mix this together. Now there's 2 in the recipe. I always put the recipe in the description. So there's 2 things that's optional, which is chopped walnuts, but I've decided not to use the walnuts. Hiya, Bria, how are you?
Hello, Bria.
But I have, it says 1/2 cup of raisins. Well, I've decided to put some raisins in. So, hey?
Oh. Just need to type it too fast.
Ooh. That sounds nice, Andy.
Brownie mix.
Well, you see, I always like to put the baking soda or bicarb soda in with the flour, then I know it's like mixed together. Yeah, we're good, thank you.
All good, Tina.
So this now goes in. This now goes into the mixture. Ooh. So I'm just going to give this a mix before I add the raisins. I know. I mean,
the raisins,
it says the raisins and chopped walnuts are optional. So, you know, you don't have to put them in, and, you know, they are just an option. But I thought to give it a bit of a... So, yeah. So this is half a cup of raisins. So I'm just going to drop them in, and just give them a little bit of a fold through the mixture. But in essence, it's just like what I call a spice cake. You know, with the cinnamon and the nutmeg and... See, I'm not a fan of walnuts, you see, so that's why. But it does say optional. So I thought, well, I'll put a few raisins in, but I'll leave the walnuts out. And it's, you know, it's basically, you know, each to their own, like, preference wise. So this is oh yeah, that, I mean, that could be an option as well, Andy. Pecans.
Pecans? What's pecans?
Nuts.
Oh.
So yeah, this is going in the pan now.
Oh.
I know, I heard Callum going, oh.
All right. Czechoslovakia scored against Portugal.
So, if you haven't guessed, Chris is watching the Euros. Not a fan myself, but...
Dina's been busy doing a place up.
Ooh.
I've ordered some painting and decorating stuff, so we're going to start painting house.
God.
Well, all way anyway.
Don't let everybody hear you say that. They're about to have a faint. But yeah, I mean, not so long ago, we are the as an association that we rent off, decided that we're going to put a new kitchen in and a new bathroom. So we sort of, yeah, just got straight from that. So, you know, be easy peasy lemon squeezy with decorating, basically. So, yeah, he
It's painted and decorated.
very, very, yeah, it were a big upheaval, I'll tell you, especially with me being disabled as well.
I'm on our website earlier looking at phones for the
Oh,
Samsung Galaxy S22, very nice, ultra. The camera looks brilliant. 8K video too.
ooh, that sounds good, Amjad.
It does. Give me.
But yeah, it dragged on and it dragged on and it dragged on. I tell you, this I didn't bake for about how many weeks? 6 weeks, because it were like cardboard central in here. Stacks and stacks and stacks of cardboard boxes. I was that annoyed with it when it, you know, going towards end. I felt like just pouring a match under all these cardboard boxes, because I'd got fed up of seeing them. Quite literally.
S21 Ultra, and it was awesome. Upgraded to S21 Ultra when the S21 died, and loved it even more. There you go, Jack.
We see, this is the thing. I'm a Samsung fan myself. So easy to navigate. You know what I mean? Right. I think that can go in the oven now.
Really does look nice. Cool.
Thank you. Yeah, it just needs going in the oven now. Oh, something on the floor. And it's in the oven. It says between 25 and 35 minutes. So I'll set the timer for 25. We'll see how it goes when it comes out.
Scotland's tomorrow.
So I always like to do the lower of the two.
These are my hands, by the way. Oh, I better put that on a tray, hadn't I?
Yeah.
Just thinking. Oh.
So I like to cook it for the minimum amount, and then if it's not cooked, I can still put it back in. But if you put it on the higher amount and it burns, then, you know, there's no going back.
Are we ready?
Yep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, and that's what I, you know, if you put it on the higher time and it burns, then there's nothing you can do about it. But if you put it on the lower one and it's not cooked, you can always, there's a thing on the floor here.
All right.
So yeah, I'm one of these that, you know, like to err on the side of caution, let's say.
Is there what's on the floor?
I've picked it up. It's here.
Oh. You know.
But you know, it's one of these things. If it's burnt, then more or less you've got to start from scratch again, haven't you?
Hey?
I said if it's burnt, you know, if you go on higher amount, you know, there's no going back if it's burnt. But if it's sort of not undercooked, you can always put it back in oven.
Yeah. Oh.
So there we go. That's the first half done. I'm not going to start on the cream cheese frosting just yet, because the cake has got to be completely cool before you frost it. So but this is the thing. Chris, hi Crypto, how are you? You've missed main
Crypto.
event, Crypto. It's in oven. Chris prefers the iPhone. Now I prefer Samsung. So yeah, it's like, you know, everybody's got a preference. You know what I mean? I'm Samsung all the way. I've never had anything other than Samsung. Now Chris has sort of gone from Samsung to iPhone, back to Samsung, and now I've gone back to iPhone again. Hi Tim, how are you?
Oh, Tim.
So yeah, this is the I mean, Tim would have been all right making this applesauce cake. And you actually put like applesauce into the mixture, and I've put some raisins in it as well. But they sort of only are not, you know, optional. So, but yeah, I'm gonna go on to the. I'm doing a cream cheese. I'm doing a cream cheese frosting, but obviously, I'm not going to start that until the it's out and it's cooling. But this is what I'm saying, Tina. The thing is, yeah, everybody's got the preference. Ooh, that's what Chris wants. Pocket 3.
Oh.
But yeah, Chris wants one of them.
What?
DJ Osmo Pocket 3.
Yeah, it looks really, really good.
But
the Pocket 1 were good, but it's supposed to be triple size.
that's my Jad. It's all right. I've just looked at your channel, Tina, and I'm thinking, now is it the Tina I'm thinking it is? And it is.
It is.
Yeah, I know.
Told you that.
Ooh, if he gets the Pocket 3, get the Creator combo. The extra stuff is worth it.
Yeah, you know, you get some extra gubbins.
But yeah, I thought, now is it the Tina I know? You know, the singing Tina. I refer to you as singing Tina.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, I'll just, yeah.
She does a lot of singing videos on TikTok.
Yeah, I know. She's followed me. And I followed her back. I only downloaded TikTok because my friends on TikTok, like Amjad and Laura, you know what I mean? And yeah, I've only put the one video up. People keep saying to me, well, why don't you do some baking and upload a baking video? And so, you know, I'll think about it. I shoot all my videos in 4K and back down to what I need. That's it. That's it. But
I shoot in 4K sometimes, depending on how long the video is.
This
I'll shoot in 4K, then upload it into 1080p.
This is just like a small announcement. It's mine and Chris's 21st wedding anniversary on Friday. So we're doing a 21st anniversary live stream on Friday evening. So yeah, we've been married 21 years on Friday. But yeah, you see, Chris is an avid photographer as well, Andy. So he bought like a big rucksack so it fits his drone in, his camera, you know, everything is, yeah, what's me call it? Yeah. What's this called? Yeah. I forget. Oh.
How are you getting along with the TikTok app on your Chromebook, Anybody else?
No, it's been fine, Amjad. Yeah, it's been fine.
It's sorting it, Amjad.
Yeah, yeah. But tripod, that's what I was thinking of. It's all right, I have these senior moments. Ooh, February.
Big birthday back.
But yeah, we've decided we're not going out anyway. Yeah, I thought it were you, but I went over to check your channel just to make sure it were you, and it is. Hey man, Matt, you see mine, Tina? Man, I've dyed mine ginger. It actually needs dyeing. So I hope you don't mind. I just wanted to make sure it was a Tina that I thought it was. That makes any sense. Oh, Chris has got Canon 60D.
Yeah, 60D.
Yeah, Canon 60D.
Yeah, sometimes I just go out with a little camera bag.
But Chris has. Did I buy it for your birthday or at Christmas? His was £60 in English pounds, but it's got room for everything in it. Yeah.
I think Jay had it. I asked him to send it later.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, you know, I weren't being funny or anything, Tina, but I thought, well, is it that Tina? You know, I'd just like to know, you know, make sure who I'm talking to. Hi, Gordo, how are you? So, hi, Laura.
Hey.
You've missed main event. It's in oven. But yeah, just reminding everybody that I will be, well, I'm going to be live down here. Chris is going to be upstairs so we can join the panel. But it's just another extra stream because it's actually his anniversary on Friday. So oh, bless you, Laura. Well, once you know, everything's finished, I'll open panel up. But yeah, you deserve it, Tina. I mean, sort of mine's been yo-yoing for quite a while now, so I'm not bothered. You know, my friends come in, you know, I enjoy my baking lives. You know, it's just sort of, you know. But you know what I mean? It's very satisfying to know that you're sitting there talking to your friends. I enjoy my baking. You know, I'm gonna have to sort a vlog out. Well, you see, Mum, I was doing mine brown, and then somebody says, "Well, why don't you go?" This is called Copper Passion. I mean, you can only see it. It really wants colouring. I have got another colour, but it's finding time to get it done. It does need cutting and all. I like it kinking up at bottoms. Well, why not? Why not? A change is as good as the rest, Tina. That's what they say. But and it's like this. You know, anybody can come and join me on the baking lives. You know what I mean? Tim's been on. Tracy usually joins me every week, but she's, you know, had a long weekend, and armed and ready with the scissors. No, you must be joking. There's only a professional touching my ear.
I'm a professional.
But you see, everybody keeps saying, you know, do a vlog, you know, and put that on TikTok. Yeah.
Chris, stop it, please.
Hey, yeah. I tell him straight, Amjad, he ain't coming nowhere near my ear. So, oh, that's the thing as well, baby.
Huh?
I need a cooling rack.
A cooling rack, okay.
But I'm a relatively newbie to TikTok, so you'll have to bear with me.
Well, your shorts that you do, because you're essential shorts,
Yeah.
that you do for TikTok, you can back on YouTube and all.
Don't you mean the?
shorts.
Oh yeah, yeah. Well, I will. That's it. That's it.
I'll be waiting 3 years for that. There we go. Food at home. Thank you for saying that, Callum.
Okay, dokie then. See you later, Amjad.
Oh, God.
We see Chris is on TikTok. Callum's on TikTok. And Laura's on TikTok. And she went live and I says, I'm going to have to bite bullet. I swore I'd up and down Dale that I would never have TikTok, but I got it. Hi, Edward. How are you?
Hello, Edward.
But yeah, I swore I'd never get TikTok, but I did.
Pardon me.
See what I mean with that water in cream cheese?
Yeah.
That's why I said use sieve. It's all right. I said to Chris, I weighed my cream cheese out this afternoon, and I said basically, wait till it's out of oven and everything, and put it through. Well, not put it through sieve, but drain the water through the sieve, because like water congregates. But you see, I mean, it's like I bought an headband because I ate my fringe long, and what with warmer weather coming as well, I've got 4 as well. I had to think for a minute then, Tina. Got that one on my hand. Got one on my hand, look. I've got a Cupid on my shoulder. I've got that one on my arm, look. And then I've got one on my ankle. So yeah, I thought I'd just remind everybody. Don't worry, I'll remind you again tomorrow. But yeah, we're doing an anniversary special. I mean, it's only no, it's it not be a regular occurrence. Put it that way. Yeah, it's a one-off. It's once a year. I'm not having any more, Tina. So that's got 9 minutes left. What you thinking of having, Tina? I'm not having any more. Too old to be getting tattoos. So yeah, I mean I'm 62 this year, so I'm getting a bit out to be having any more tattoos. Ooh, crypto's got a fringe now. We see that's one thing I can't stand about it. When it starts growing crypto and it's down here, it does me head in. And like I've got like a kink coming on me. I need it cutting. I've got my dye. It's got a knife fringe, all right. I'll slap head over there.
Again.
What?
Again.
I'll slap head over there.
Well, now the price is right.
So it's just an extra live stream from myself. I will still be going live Saturday, but I thought with his anniversary being on the Friday, I mean I don't normally go live on a Friday, but so yeah. So you're all invited. I hadn't scheduled it yet, but I haven't scheduled tomorrow yet either.
You're going to catch called Sparky's TikTok famous.
Yeah. Our two's TikTok famous. They were fighting over at catnip yesterday. Black and white one's Chase and the ginger one's Tucker.
Ginger one took us down here with me with biscuit. And then inside of it.
Oh yeah. But fighting over catnip, I ask you. Well, once these has come out of the oven, baby, you'll have to drain that water out of that cream cheese.
Oh.
And
how long you got left?
7 minutes. Well, 7.5, just under.
Eh?
About 7.5 minutes, just under. Yeah, Chris has seen weather forecast for tomorrow. He says, right, I'm off to get out with camera and whatnot. But apparently, I think it's Thursday and Friday. It's going to be in 20s, 25, 26. But it's all right, that Chris's army's got me cooling right ready. Because what I want to do is, as soon as it comes out of the oven, you know, start on the cream cheese frosting. And hopefully by the time I've done that, it will be cooled down. Well, that's the plan anyway. Ooh. I've got like a little daisy on my ankle. That's what, you know, it's just like a little flower about that big. I bet Richard's fell asleep. Usually here by now. I said earlier on, Tim, I says it's been lovely all day. Yeah, I suppose. Hi, Vanessa. I've got a nice recipe for salted caramel ice cream, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Oh my guy! And I make it every time. I don't, you know, I've made vanilla, I've made raspberry ripple, strawberry ripple, you name it. But the go-to, recipe is the salted caramel. Oh, it's lovely, lovely and creamy. No ice cream maker. Just yeah, I think temperatures is rising as well here, Vanessa. All it is 600 mils of whipping cream, a tin of caramel. That's it. Going brawlers.
Yeah, because it's been hot, getting hot.
Yeah, but yeah, easy peasy lemon squeezy to make, and it's absolutely gorgeous. Saw the recipe for a no-bake unicorn cheesecake. Yeah, I've seen lots of them. But you see, that's the problem why I can't make cheesecakes, because I'd have to do it in 2 parts. Because you can only do the base and the cheesecake filling, but then like you've got to let it set, and I usually let mine set overnight before doing the decoration the next day. Yeah, Chase were a rescue brew, only a kitten when we got him, and took her down there. He were a rescue. We've got a dog now as well, Tina, Biscuit. Bless him. He had to have an eye removed because they found he got like a big tumour on his eye, so they took all the cancer away, and Yeah, they had to take his eye. But is it, you know. Ooh, that sounds all right, Andy. But yeah, all I do is I put it in a regular, like, ice cream tub. You know, put it in freezer and that's it. Away you go. It's ever so creamy. But, and that's all it is. 600 mils of whipping cream and a tin of carnation caramel, and that's it. Yes, and the lovely Andy has donated, well, super chatted me $26. So thank you again, Andy. Ooh. But you see, I you know, this you don't even need an ice cream maker or anything. Yeah, I'll see you in a bit, Gordo. Oh, we've only got 2 minutes.
Gordo.
I know what I need, baby. I need a skewer thing to.
All right.
So, see you in a bit, Gordo. Take care. Drive safely. But yeah, no ice cream maker needed. And what warmer weather coming in, you know, I'll be making it even more often. In fact, you can get me some cream and a tin of carnation caramel tomorrow. Might make some tomorrow. But yeah, I mean, it's been a bit of a mixed thing today. It's been, for the most part, but we did have some thunder as well. So, you know, obviously that's probably why the rain came, because I kept saying to Chris, that thunder, and it were. So we've got 57 seconds to go. Yeah, I think, yeah, you just lost your dad. It's heartbreaking time, though, isn't it? I mean, I lost my mum just over 7 years ago, and, you know, you think about them every day. Why do you want it redoing, Crypto? You do, you do miss your parents, you know. And I lost my mum in the most horrible way. Nearly ready, baby. So, but yeah, you just got to keep them in here, Tina. That's the main thing. Yeah, my mum's been gone just over 7. There you go.
Don't worry, it's not fire alarm, mate.
You nearly shit your then yesterday because our fire alarm went off.
Smoke alarm.
Smoke alarm, sorry. I mean, if it looks wobbly, just put it straight back in. But yeah, it's... I just wanted to do something simple tonight. I'm here on my own. Tracy's been away Friday to Monday, and then she got little Lynn's birthday party today. So I says to her, you know, don't worry about it. You know, I don't want you making yourself feel, oh, not as sharp looking. I would say that looks done to me, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well done.
Yeah.
You slide it off of there then.
Do you mind making a racket, Mr. P?
Is that off now then, yeah?
Yeah. Look at that bad boy. Just got to let it cool down now. So it's done. I've tested it with a skewer, and it's clean as a whistle. Don't forget to. I'm going on it. Yeah.
The it's Laura.
Ah, we talked to Laura. But yeah, baby.
What?
Don't forget, I want this draining.
All right, yeah, we'll do it.
And I can go on to making this. Where's that gone now? But I do say that if anybody's interested in joining me, just drop me a message either on my YouTube, Facebook, even TikTok. Yeah. So, and I sort of, I'm not very organised because I don't forward plan very much. It's, you know, one of these things where, oh, we'll make this next week. You know what I mean? You just need, oh, again, your icing sugar. But yeah, so I'm just gonna, oops. Baby,
What?
you know when you come back in, will you move? Hi, Joelle, how are you?
Hello, what?
Will you move it?
What?
There you go, Joelle. That's the applesauce cake. It's going to be hot.
I'm going to grab the side here. Really had it on your lap.
So yeah, so that is the applesauce cake already made. The next thing I'm going to do, are you done it? Yeah. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go on to making the cream cheese frosting. So it is from a different recipe site because I looked at them all and it's tried and tested. It's from Jane's Patisserie. So yeah, so we're going to go on to that while that's cooling down. Wow, it's a long time, Tina. So yeah, so we're going to go onto the cream cheese now. So this is 150 grams of unsalted butter, and it's got to be at room temperature. Well, it should be at room temperature because it's been out all afternoon. So yeah, so it should be. There we go. That's the butter. So what I'm going to do, good job, I've got two. So this is my other mixer. So Chris ain't got to keep washing the beaters. It says beat it butter on its own for a few minutes to loosen it. Okie dokie then, Tina. Thank you for popping in. And to this, thank you, and you too. This is 150 grams of icing sugar. Now we're going to beat this again. Okay then, see you soon, Tina. It says add in the icing sugar and beat again. I beat this for about 5 minutes to make it really smooth. I always start off on a low speed because you get an icing sugar cloud. Wow. You never forget about them, Bria. Okie dokie then, Tina. And you too, Tina. Chris is just in kitchen. And you too. So to this, you need a teaspoonful of a teaspoon of vanilla. And this is 300 grams of full fat cream cheese. On the full then. It says add in the cream cheese and vanilla and beat. At first it may look a little weird, but just keep on beating. I end up beating it for a few minutes. It can go through a lumpy stage first, but eventually the lumps beat out and it's smooth and thick. There you go. But I'm hoping that that's enough to ice that cake. It does say that there's enough to ice 12 cupcakes, so it should be all right. So I'm just going to give it a... That is spot on, that is. Nice, creamy, thick cream cheese. Baby,
What?
you know, till this has cooled down, will you just put it in the fridge for now?
What now?
Yeah, because it's still red hot, the actual cake. So, yeah, it's nowhere near ready at the moment. So I'm just asking Chris to pop it in the fridge while, you know, while this cools down. Wow. That's a long time. Oh, where's that gone? Anyway. But yeah, you never forget them. You never forget them. You know, there's one particular song that reminds me of my mum, and that's Bette Midler, Wind Beneath My Wings. Nah, that were played at my stepdad's funeral and my mum's. And that gets me every time. As soon as I hear that on radio or anything, I'm off. You know what I mean? I'm blubbering like a girl. But yeah, it's a nice simple one tonight. The applesauce cake and the cream cheese, you've seen how easy it's been. And I tell you something, guys, that's it. I've seen a Jamie Oliver recipe. It's a strawberry trifle tray bake. When Chris comes in here, it's over there on my sofa. I'll go him to. Oh God! It looks, and you like make a sponge, like a just plain sponge. You wait for that to cool down, but in the meantime, you make a strawberry jelly, and you cut your strawberries up, sprinkle that over the top, and once the jelly's cooled down, you sprinkle the jelly over the top. Oh my God, it looks absolutely gorgeous. But in the recipe, it makes like a double cream with custard powder added to, to eat it with. So that's where your custard and your cream comes into it. And it sounds so simple. That's the thing. But you've got to get the timings right, because you don't want to pour hot jelly onto a sponge, because it's just going to soak through. So your sponge has got to be cooled down. You've got to make your jelly and put that in fridge to cool down, but not set, if that makes any sense. And you just sprinkle your strawberries on top of the sponge, and then like a layer of strawberry jelly. Honestly, and it's Jamie Oliver, but and if anybody knows, I love trifle, especially strawberries. So yeah, it's either one of these cases is watch this space. But I did promise Tracy that we'd try choux pastry, because she wants to make chocolate eclairs. So it's we'll see. But the good old English trifle in a cake version. It's similar to this, but it's just like a plain, a vanilla sponge. But I mean, I've got loads of recipes printed out. It's just sort of, I think I'll make this week. This week. But yeah, Tracy's had a lot on. She's been away till Monday, and then they've got little one's party today. I says to her, "Don't worry about it." I says, you enjoy your little one's birthday party, and don't worry about me. And when it had been too much, rushing around for ingredients, etc. Okie dokie then, Tim. I mean, Tim keeps saying he's going to join me again, but yeah. Oh, but I've got no end of like cookie recipes and cookie pies and you name it. It's it's basically you see, because there's certain things that Tracy can't make because Johnny's allergic to some things, And then, so we had to sort of navigate his way through what's ideal for both of us, if you know what I mean. So, but I don't mind. You see, the whole point of doing this is to, just to show people that it's baking's not hard if you do everything to the letter. You've got your oven, right temperature, all your ingredients. Hiya, Richard, I thought you'd fell asleep. So I've done the cake, Richard. I've done the cream cheese. Chris has put it in the fridge, till this cools down. There you go, Richard. That's the applesauce cake. I've made the cream cheese, but I've told Chris to put it in the fridge while this cools down. So we're just waiting for it to cool down. I'm wondering if I can pull it out. See, I've sort of, only put like enough greaseproof paper, and I'm trying to, because if you take it out of the tin, it'll cool down a lot quicker. But I'm having trouble grabbing hold of it and getting it out in. No, I'm not gonna be able to do that. So yeah, that's got some cooling down to do because it's still hot. Hi, partners, how are you? So yeah, that's all we're waiting for at the moment, is it to cool down so I can put the frosting on, and that's it. Now in the recipe it says some raisins and walnuts if you so wish, but they're optional. Well, I put the raisins in, but I ain't gone with the walnuts. So there you go. I don't know about where you are, but it's been a funny day today. It's been glorious all day, and then like mid-afternoon I heard rumbles of thunder, and then it absolutely chucked it down. So, but I will, once I've iced it, I'll open up the panel. I mean, we're only just an hour in. So, but yeah, it's got cinnamon, nutmeg, applesauce in the mix. It's like a spongy, spicy taste to it. But it does say, you can have it as it is, but I've gone for the cream cheese frosting. So I've gone with another recipe for the cream cheese frosting. So, and it says enough to ice 12 cupcakes. So I'm assuming it'll be all right on here. But yeah, the Gannets won't have access to it till tomorrow. So just wished I could get it out of here. And yeah, so it cools down a lot quicker, but it's very difficult. Might be an idea. Oh, so there's even more to grab hold of, less to grab hold of now. I'm trying to lift it out so it don't all fall to pieces. And it's gonna. I don't think I'm gonna be able to. No, it's not gonna come out. So, what you on about? Oh. Jason Tucker has been fighting over catnip again.
Oh,
Well, earlier on, weren't
yeah,
they?
about this afternoon.
Yeah. No. But just wish I could lift it out some way and put it on cooling rack, because with cool air around it, it'd cool down a lot quicker, but that could be possible. So, and I don't want to put the cream cheese frosting on it and then it just go. So it's got to be totally cool. Oh dear, Justin Timberlake's been arrested. I wonder what he's been up to. He's been a naughty boy. Justin Timberlake's been arrested.
Oh. Want some other coffee?
Yes, please. Ooh, a DUI.
Yeah.
Naughty, naughty. It says he's been arrested for a DUI.
Oh, Justin Bieber.
Justin Timberlake.
Oh, Timberlake, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're at a friend's party, apparently.
All money he's got.
Can't afford a taxi off.
Yeah, and decides to get behind the wheel of a car. Idiot.
He deserves everything he gets. He'll probably just get a grab whacking fine.
Exactly, Richard. You know what I mean? Same as Chris says, he's got all this money. You know, just ring a taxi for God's sake. Don't give up the day job, partners. What do you call a man with 2-inch penis? Justin.
Hey?
What do you call a man with a 2-inch penis? Justin.
Mm. Thank you.
Oh dear. Mind you, he's not young anymore though, is he, Bria? Just wonder he didn't break a hip or something. But he's got, you know, he's got all these millions and he got behind the wheel of a car. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I mean, we ain't got no millions, but Chris would never get behind the wheel of a car drunk. Fact. He would not even contemplate it. If he know it's like tomorrow, I've got doctors, and he's got that whiskey in the fridge, and he says, I'm not having a drink because I know I've got to take you to doctors in the morning. You know, it's common sense, you know what I mean? Oh, I don't know. Lock him up and throw away key, that's all I can say. Might teach him a lesson. But, you know what I mean? It's all right, I'm debating whether it's cool enough. No, it's not cool enough yet. It's still, yeah. You see, Chris has got one in the fridge, but he not touch it because he knows he's got to take me to the doctors in the morning. And that's one thing that Chris would never do. Even if he's got to walk, Joel, he would not have a drink and then get behind the wheel of a car, even in the morning. So this is the thing. I mean, these celebrities have got more money than sense. But yeah, well, when I say that, no, we ain't got no sense. Oh, bless him. But yeah, That's one thing, you know, that Chris would never ever do. Same as he says, it's not worth losing your license, you know, having to sell your car or whatever. You know, it's just not worth it. It's not worth getting behind the wheel of a car just for the sake of having a drink. But I'm sort of contemplating, because it's still a bit warm, but I'm wondering if it's cool enough to put that frosting on without it melting. So,
Anybody else that gives me this?
do you mind?
No.
I wish you'd got smell-o-vision, because this smells absolutely divine. You know, the cinnamon and the nutmeg and everything in it. Ooh, I Gary. What time do you call this? But yeah, it's all right. We've been talking about Justin Trouser Snake. He's been arrested. DUI apparently. So yeah, when I say they've got more money than sense, you know, that were a bit of a wrong. You know what I mean? A bit, yeah. Obviously, I ain't got the sense you were born with. Just use your imagination.
Richard, Adam Rich, Adam Joel.
Chris likes it when I don't have a lot of pots. I ain't got so many to wash up. But oh, missed. Oh yeah, because it's got 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and half a teaspoon of nutmeg, I think. But yeah, the smell is absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm gonna chance it, baby. You'll have to get it me, baby.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah, it's all right. It's just having his ciggy. Another 5 minutes is not going to hurt anything. I will put the link in after I've done this. So here you go, Gary. Ooh. See what I mean with edges? Like there's not enough paper to lift it out. I mean, now I wished I'd have left a bit more, yeah, and to cool down a lot quicker if I'd have left a bit more. I mean, it's not stuck to its sides or anything. You know what I mean? There's just not enough to grasp hold of.
£2.70.
Woohoo!
Can retire! Woohoo!
Up to do.
£2.70.
You won lottery.
Huh?
Yeah, we won £2.70 on lottery. So yeah, we can't retire just yet.
Get another couple of years when my pension comes
Yeah.
through.
Yeah, Chris says he can't smell it either. Magic can smell biscuits farts, but yeah. You know, it's like a spice. Yeah, I don't know. You can smell the cinnamon and the nutmeg. Chris is saying, Gary, I says, I was just saying, partners, I come across a Jamie Oliver recipe, and it's strawberry trifle tray bake, and it's like a layer, like this is like a layer of sponge. You make a strawberry jelly, but you scatter strawberries all over it, and then once the jelly's cooled down, you pour the jelly onto it. So that's obviously your jelly part, but you make some double cream and put custard powder into it. So there you've got your custard and your cream, but you serve it with the custard and the cream. But yeah, I love strawberries, me. So, but this sort of thing, it'd be ideal. Like, you know, for you know, like a winter's night, you know what I mean? I know we're coming to summer, like, but, well, she says. But supposedly it's going to be a bit warmer tomorrow, but Thursday and Friday is going to be in mid-20s. There you go. So, but Chris says he's going out tomorrow with camera and whatnot. So he but while it's nice, why not? You know what I mean? Why not get out and, you know?
Out and about. Try and lose some weight.
That's it. And he's got to order some more mealworms because all them that's he got is gone. But yeah, they love them mealworms. I ain't handling them, put it that way.
Don't worry about that.
Horrible things. Ew. Like dried up maggots. Ew. Don't forget, I want that thing out of the fridge, please, baby.
Oh yeah, still want to do that.
I wish I could get this out in what. I'm wondering, because I've got like.
Now, watched it.
What?
Joel says our football star Kylian Mbappe broke his nose. Yeah, did it himself.
Oh.
He's not as good as Jude Bellingham, though.
Baby.
Huh?
Oh, it doesn't matter.
So,
I'm trying to get it out, but I need your assistance. He'd probably just play on and just have one of them nose things.
He's having a protective mask.
Yeah.
But he don't have to have an operation because I fear he might have to. Where do you want me?
No, I need. Yeah, you grab edges, pull it up, and I'll grab. You see this? It's right down here. So,
boom.
That's what you call teamwork.
£50, please.
Partner says Barry Manilow once walked into a wall with a stiffy and he still managed to break his nose. Well, we've invested in a bed table, but his bed table, not that kind of bed table either, Crypto. And he's heard that if you put them in your hand and you hold your hand out, the birds come and feed off your hand. You know, like when it goes out with camera and whatnot.
Yeah, but you've got to sit there and wait for God knows how long.
But yeah, oh God, they're horrible. Ooh. Not get me touching them.
Oh.
They are horrible.
A spotted gardening this afternoon.
Yeah, it's basically the wildlife Crypto.
Pigs too little. I talked to the animals this year.
But it's like this. He's heard from that many people that if you put them in your hand and just hold your hand out, you know, they come and land on your hand. The same as Chris said, can I keep my hand up for that long? Because, you know, they're not going to come straight away. Good idea of mine to put it in fridge, baby. It's lovely and solid now.
I don't reach far away. I'm not if I said I know earlier. Right, fishy.
But yeah, this is the cream cheese frosting that I made. So I'm just gonna give it that bit of. Oh, I was just saying to Chris, Johnny, that he'd mowed lawn, well, one out back, and I kept saying, "Is that thunder I can hear?" And then next minute, the heavens opened and it absolutely chucked it down.
Stopped right there once.
It's been absolutely bouncing it down here, Richard.
Pissed it down not long since, hasn't it?
Yeah. And Chris
up now.
Yeah, Chris has just mowed back, my back garden. And he come in and I kept saying, I swear I can hear it thundering. And then next minute, heavens opened. I'm glad everything went all right, Johnny, and she enjoyed herself. That's the main thing. It not so much thunderstorms, partners, but there were a lot of thunder, but no lightning.
No lightning.
Mind you, there probably were somewhere, but hey ho.
The first time we've won on Euros in months.
Yeah. It's been like that here. It's been glorious all morning. Warm, sunny, and then that's why Chris says, "Oh, I'll go out and mow that back garden." And then no sooner had he done that, it heavens opened. Did Tracy bring you out back from Ollie Bob's, Johnny? Never got a chance to ask you last night. I just thought that I'd put this cream cheese frosting on top, get that, bit of a oomph to it. Obviously it'll go in fridge to set and baby.
Oh.
Now this is entirely, hi Donny, entirely your choice, but some sprinkles for the top. That'll set it off nicely.
I'll do the other way, Mum.
Just get some at it.
Hang on a sec.
Waste not, want not, as they say. I've seen your videos, by the way, Donny. I haven't watched them. I'll be honest with you. I haven't watched them because out to do with that idiot. But yeah, the certain life coach. But yeah, oh, it's I assume that, but Even so, the subject matter makes me skin crawl. It's all right. Chris is just going to get me some sprinkles or whatever. No, the other one. Yeah, that'll do. Yeah.
Taste.
No, you're not. Oh, yeah, in the morning.
All right, well, you're in bed.
But yeah, as you know, we're not the best of friends. Just for decoration, just a few hundreds and thousands on top. Hi, Laura.
Hey, sugar.
Just pouring a bit of, well, the hundreds and thousands. Hi, Tommy, you've missed it. Blink of an eye and I've finished. Yeah, us and all, but we're not going till October. And it seems a long, long way off now.
What?
October, when we're going away.
I haven't got a new car yet.
I know. Oh, yeah. Chris, every morning when we get up, Chris will say, check your emails. Check your emails. Have they emailed you yet?
Email.
It's all right. We're getting a Motability car, and we've gone for Jeep Avenger. So yeah, it's Chris can't wait. But they did say August. So, but he's impatient. What? Superheroes? This is just to make it look nice, by the way. It's not nothing, you know. So, just thought I'd thank you very much, Laura. Now, you see, it does say you can eat it as it is, but it also says you can make some cream cheese frosting, which I've done. But this is just my sort of little added touch, you know what I mean? We're only going to Costa del Flamborough, but you know what I mean? It's a break. I tell you, Laura, you know, they're putting the order in already. It's got 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and I think it's half a teaspoon of nutmeg. But Richard says, see you Saturday. You know, you're always welcome to come over, Richard. Laura, you know, you're always welcome here. We didn't get to go anywhere last year, but year before that went to Milford-on-Sea, which is like New Forest. So I see what Chris has put. Quick, close the curtains, they're here. So yeah, but I have also put in some raisins. Yeah, because it says on the recipe. It says on the recipe walnuts and raisins optional. So I opted for raisins because we're not fans of walnuts. But yeah, smoothing down the edges. Right, that can go in the old fridge, Mr. P.
Okay. Oh.
Mmm. Oh, that's nice.
Stop licking that.
Continue telling me off. I baked the. Yeah.
Not allowed any ingredients.
I'm not allowed to lick it, and I've made it.
I say no, you're not.
Laura says, Chris, shut up.
Tell him to shut up.
I know. Well, not before I told you to shut up first.
that would be banging. That.
But yeah.
Banger after banger after banger.
So there you go. I've put a link in. So anybody want to come on, if I say so myself. Oh, that cream. Our Tucker and our Chase has been fighting over catnip again. She's got used to a fish. You started Summit. It's riots in our ass.
Is it? Oh no. Are they fighting over the cake?
They keep fighting. Because we put some more in that torte, you know, that green thing.
Mm.
And that's what they're fighting over.
Oh.
So it's, you know, you've started a riot there, Laura.
Oh dear. Karma's going crazy today for treats. She knows it's her birthday, so she's like.
And our biscuits getting pissed off with both on them. So he
poor Baba.
Looking at them as if to say, you know what I mean?
Don't tell anyone.
Yeah, I think even biscuits getting pissed off with them fighting over it.
Oh, it's the kettle boiled. I'll go grab my coffee in a sec. Rolling a ciggy.
Well, if you want that baking, Laura, you've got to come over again.
Oh yeah, definitely coming over again. Oh, here we go. She's got the zoomies. I'll just grab my coffee. Hang on. Right
so
back.
she's not having a bar of that fish then that you've bought her.
A bit of what?
She's not having none of that fish that you bought her. She's not interested.
No, I turned it off and I've left it on the floor, and she's like going near it and kind of.
I think it's because it's new and it twitches up. She bought one of them flippy fish things.
Yeah, I'll show you in a minute when I've got my coffee.
You know, it flips all about, but she's.
I'll tell you what, adverts keep coming up. You know, when I'm watching YouTube videos, it's catkin, it's cat food. Stuff you can get delivered to your door.
Yeah.
Just.
And
it's better than wet cat food.
I bought it's 350 gram tubs of them dreamies with catnip in. They absolutely love them. But Chris is rationing them.
Oh, fuck's
you don't want
links too long.
Pulling up over them as well.
Oh my god, it's just sat off in my hand as I picked it up. Look at the bloody thing.
It looks realistic though.
Yeah.
Realistic. But,
And it's got a little key fob thing to turn it on and off.
oh. Yeah, if I were you, Laura, I'd just leave it on floor. Don't touch it. Just let her get used to it and sniff about at it. And
Yeah.
coming up, God.
Are you quick to?
Laura, I was just saying to Jeanette, I keep getting these adverts coming up for catkin.
Oh, that's a flipping old cat food. Is that still around?
Oh no, it's not that. It's not that. I know the one you're thinking of. No, this is something different. I just dropped a link.
Hi, Tim.
But it's it's supposed to be sort of fresh cat food. It's not loaded with bloody preservatives.
Oh, I think I've seen this advertised.
Yeah, I've seen advertised.
Yeah.
But they do one for dogs and all.
Yeah.
Oh, that's tails.com. It's one for dogs.
Yeah. But
I've seen so many of them adverts.
All it is at the end of the day, it's like mince mixed with vegetables and whatnot. That's all it is.
I used to get Snoop a dog subscription box every month. He used to love opening it on my channel.
I always say they get what they're given, and if they don't eat it, then that's their hard luck.
Yeah. Well, she has to have her meat quite quickly because with it being warm, there's bloody little flies coming in through the windows and stuff. So if she doesn't eat it quickly, I have to throw it away. But she's got biscuits down all the time.
Have they been out to have a look at what needs doing then?
No. It was meant to come out. Was it Monday? Was it yesterday? Monday. I don't even know what day it is. But yeah, it was meant to come out yesterday. Didn't bother. And I got a message off him today. It was sometime this week. So I guaranteed at the beginning of next week he won't have come.
Yeah, I've got the dreaded doctors tomorrow.
Oh,
my hypertension review and some bloods.
Oh, bloods, nah.
I always say to Chris, expect me in about an hour's time. Because it's literally like trying to get blood out of a stone, trying to get it out of me. Not very good at all.
Apparently, I've got really good veins, but it doesn't make it any easier for me to have my blood taken when I'm petrified of needles.
You see, this is the thing. I've had that many needles over the years. It don't bother me at all.
Your pincushion.
Oh.
I've come out at doctor's partners before now looking like a pincushion, I'll tell you.
Yeah, but you felt many pricks in your time.
Yeah. Chris always says I've had more pricks than a dartboard, quite literally.
I don't say that for needles, though. I say that for something else usually.
After about 4th or 5th attempt, they'll say, "Oh, you'll have to come back when there's phlebotomist on," because the one at receptionist is training to be a phlebotomist, and then they've got this young lass that used to work in chemist, and she's training to be a phlebotomist. Now she's not so bad, the young girl. She knows the stuff, but it's point your veins are. Well that one's a good vein. You know what I mean?
They took the wrong blood.
I'm wondering because they didn't tell me what it were, but every now and again I have to have my thyroid function test, my liver function test, and my kidney function test. So I'm assuming that's what they're doing.
I've just been invited for an MOT. Invited.
Yeah.
Oh, I have one of them about. I think
excessive play in your ball joints.
Yeah, about October, November time, and they do everything. They do your glucose, to see if you're diabetic.
Yeah, that's what they've said here. That you're invited to a free NHS health check, and they check you at higher risk problems such as heart disease, kidney disease, stroke, diabetes, all that stuff.
I mean, I look at it this way: I'm still alive and kicking, so you know what I mean.
I think it's Simple Minds song.
But you see, the thing is, every now and again, my thyroid has a wobbly. And last time, it was low. so they had to up my medication to 250. Now you watch this time, I'll go and they'll say, oh, it's a bit high, you drop that 50. You know what I mean? It's like that, and it's like, it just has a wobble every night. I go all right for a while, and then all of a sudden it has a wobble. So it's you know, I suppose it's good in one way that they're keeping an eye on everything, you know what I mean? But,
yeah.
Oh, and that B12, it's getting painful at every time. So yeah, I mean, when I first started having it, because I have to have it every 12 weeks, it were all right. It didn't bother me. But every time since then, it's been, oh, it stings. That's the only way I can describe it. I said to Chris, thank God I've only got to have it every 12 weeks.
That'd be too much for me. Fuck that.
But it does, it really stings. But it's one of these things that, it stings for a bit and then that's it, it's gone, you know what I mean?
Bria.
But yeah, you know what I mean? I suppose in a way, they just, checking everything's all right. And I know my blood pressure's all right because I've not had no funny turns or anything. So,
what? Oh, hello.
But yeah, it's like second nature to me. I've had that many blood tests over the years, and operations and whatnot. It don't bother me. But Chris not come in with he don't like needles, so yeah. You'd be having to scrape him up off the floor. But
I don't like needles, but I'd go with you. I'd just not look. I mean, I had to go with kids when they needed needles.
Yeah, they say to you, oh, if you look away now, and I kept saying, I've had that many blood tests over the years. I says it's like second nature. I says I even tell them where best veins to find.
Yeah, you're gonna get used to it, aren't you? Fuck that. Oh.
I tell you something. I've had it at some strange places. I'll tell you. No, not that strange.
We're still talking about needles. Oh yeah.
At my foot, at my neck. That's the typical vampire. At it neck.
Every part of the anatomy.
And these are consultants as well that have, resorted to, at my foot. But you see, this is the thing. I've got some quite good veins in the back of my hand, but they're very reluctant to go in back of my hand because of the bruising.
Yeah.
And they only find little fine, like spider veins, as I call them.
Yeah, the little tiny skinny ones.
Yeah, and it all depends how much blood that that they need, and it's all right, because it happened a few months ago. I went for these blood tests, and she got right to very last. She got this vein, and it was flowing freely. She got right to last vial, and the vein popped.
Oh.
Do them all again. I'm sorry.
Hello, how are we doing?
Oh, Richard. You come up at the right time. She's talking about her veins popping.
Excellent.
And the pricks in every part of her body.
Yeah, lucky fucker.
Yeah.
Not them kind of pricks, by the way. Needle pricks. But,
see, I'm petrified of needles, but I love tattoos. The different type of needles, though.
Yeah, this is the thing. Chris is terrified of needles, and he's got 3 tattoos.
Yeah. I've got a 9.
You say it's
9.5
not the
lead.
same, you know what I mean? It's not the same
It's not.
kind of needle.
No, it's like just like a constant scratch or a slight burning across the top of your skin.
Hello, Tim. How are we doing?
But yeah, I've always been like it, not being able to get blood out on me. I think
That
Dr.
freaked me out even more.
Oh, I booked that physio. You know, when I said I'd got a phone call about a physio appointment,
Mm.
They rung up again yesterday, so I booked it. I thought, fuck it. I know it's going to be a waste of time. Been there, done that, got T-shirt. So I'm just going through the motions. The doctor wanted me to seek physio, so you know.
Hello, Crypto.
I'm
Yeah,
just going
say
through
doctor's
emotions for,
orders
you
and
know.
all that.
Yeah. I know it's a waste of time, partners, because I've been to physio no end of times with my shoulder, with my thumb, you know, because that all this joint here is riddled with arthritis. So you know, they give me you know, like these splint things. I've had all sorts, splints, you name it.
Mm.
And with my knees, I've been to and basically even that physio says, well, I'm sorry, but there's no we can do for you. So I know it's going to be a waste of time, but I can say I've been just to get them off my back instead of keep ringing me and, you know, saying you've got to make an appointment. Dr. Gilroy's asked for you to blah blah blah. You know what I mean? I thought, oh God, I may as well make it and keep them quiet. And this one tomorrow is like just me hypertension, blood pressure, and me.
What time is that?
11:20.
Hypertension review.
Yeah, and bloods. That's basically all she said. She says, "Oh, what you do for an hypertension and bloods." So I don't know exactly what it is, but it's normally my thyroid function test, my liver function, and my kidney function. So see what's what. But the thing is, if there's anything amiss, that's where they're good, because they'll ring me like following day. You know what I mean? And sometimes if phone me same day, if the blood has gone off early enough. You don't like a flappy fish?
That fucking thing's down there. I'm waiting for it to go off on its own or something. Quite noisy.
I'll get Chris to take a picture of that when he cuts it tomorrow, or when I cut it tomorrow.
What, this fish?
No. I'm on about the cake.
Mm.
First time I've ever made anything that requires apple sauce. Ooh, that's a thing as well. I got a $26 super chat as well.
Ooh,
Oh,
I don't know what that is in pounds, but yeah, $26.
it depends what country the dollars are from.
The American.
American.
As in US dollars.
So what did you get in dollars?
$26, I think it.
So you probably get, it's about 20, 21 pound.
Yeah, look.
Yeah, it's about 20 or 21 pound.
It's not bad then.
that's good.
What is that, like Google payment?
Super chat.
I hope it's first time. Me and Chris has both got his Google together. Never ever happened before.
What's that?
We've both got us Google AdSense this month.
When's that going?
I don't know, whenever.
Oh, do you know, I was saying it
That used to help me a lot every bloody month. That did. That little
the pigeon out. Oops, where is it? Out the rand. Oh,
What?
you know about seeing a pigeon being fed out of somebody's hand?
A pigeon?
Huh?
No, not a pigeon.
Yeah.
But...
There.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
well,
you see, somebody told Chris that if he bought them mealworms and put them in his hand, that robins and finches and
We used to
whatever.
have a robin could fly over every other day. Not seeing it, just have a frigging bird table I had here.
So yeah, somebody's told him to put mealworms in his hand and just hold his hand out, and some birds come and land on your hand. And
Had some little saltits and magpies and stuff like that, but no bloody robins.
you know what's coming next.
Park Nest in his
Oh, I
pot.
didn't.
I was starting to think Park Nest is obsessed with cock.
Cock and boobs. Halifax.
Oh, what about the Welsh goose?
Oh yeah, the Welsh goose.
I'm telling you, that'll be a running joke forever. Will that?
Great.
You call a swan a Welsh goose?
Who did?
Me.
Oh,
That's why I'm
I put a
earlier.
picture of swan, then the goose, and then swan.
yeah.
Because he kept showing pictures of a Canadian goose, and then the swan, and then the goose again, and then the
There's
swan.
the goose.
I ended up calling it a fucking Welsh goose, the swan. That was it. See, I'm getting confused now.
But
Oh yes.
it's all right. Chris has just informed me he's going up early, and I went, yeah, until alarm goes off. Turn the alarm off. So I've got doctor's entry at 11:20.
Yeah.
But you got any more done, Richard?
Yeah, I moved some more stuff tonight. More clothes.
I noticed you
I
haven't.
don't realise how many clothes you've got. And I've still got one more bag to do.
You hadn't made a start on your setup.
What
You,
are
you, no, you doody-da.
You doody-da.
Yeah,
That thing, that doody-da
Yeah.
thing.
yeah, that's on the table. I don't know what
It's
you
hanging
call it.
between your legs.
Oh no, I haven't started on that yet. I'm going to do that last. I'm debating whether to just sell it and and get rid. I'm playing with the idea.
As is.
But like you couldn't sell it as is because you can't move it. You know what I mean? Just debating whether to get rid of it because I can't see brother-in-law relinquishing the garage. I just can't see it.
But you
Can't
don't know
imagine
until you
it.
ask him.
It's just too much of a handy thing to have.
Well, I've offered my garage, but it's kind of full of cardboard boxes, like literally to the top.
Ain't even got a garage.
I've got a garage, but it's not used for cars. It's just on the end of my bathroom. I get to use it for whatever. It was just a way in and out of the back door for Snoop. It was.
But yeah, you put a lot of time and money into it, though, Richard. It seems.
That's it. It's worth a lot. It's worth quite. Just the rolling stock on it's worth over 1,000 easily.
It just seems such a shame to.
Mm.
I know you said you were going to rebuild it. It just seems.
Because I can't see brother-in-law ever letting me have that garage. I just can't see it because I was looking at it today and it's just too handy for him. You know what I mean?
But you never know if you offer him more money, he might.
Yeah, but I just can't see it happening. Can't see it because it would be ideal for me because there's a door direct from my flat to access it. You know what I mean? I don't have to go outside. I could go straight from my flat into it if I wanted to. I'm going outside, but it has got an electric roller shutter door on it with a remote, so, and he likes that. He can just come down to his car, press button, door goes up, gets out whatever crap he wants out, or puts whatever crap he wants in, and it's just too handy for him. If you were to rent that as a business space, it'd cost you a lot of money.
But there's no harm in asking.
Well, no, that's true. I don't think he'd let it go, though. I really don't.
I wouldn't mind a garage or a workshop.
Just too handy, small space, little spaces like that. It's like size of a double garage, you know.
He's got all his sinks and his boilers.
Full of sinks, toilets, boilers, radiators, doors, windows, all that kind of stuff at the moment.
Not short any doors and windows.
No. You know, because he has that many houses, you know, he has to keep spirit, you know, anything he gets that's working, he keeps, he doesn't throw to it because he's,
Well,
you know,
that's
pretty,
it. Rather than having to buy brand new every time, if it's something he can reuse,
yeah.
he's then money, innit?
Yeah, well, he has a plumber and a plasterer and an electrician working for him all the time, you see, on his houses, permanently employed all the time. So if they say, oh, boiler's packed up here, he just says, I'll get you another one out at garage, try that sort of thing, you know.
That's it.
Or if this needs a new window, you know, and all that kind of business, or a bog, somebody's busted bog. So I just can't see him, you know, it's worth more to him as a garage than to rent it, you know, to lose it.
Yeah, and another thing as well, he'd have to find somewhere else to put his...
Yeah, well, I think he could find another cubbyhole somewhere, because he has a working men's club as well that he uses, you know, that he could store stuff in if he wanted in Blackburn, but I don't know. And even the car park of that is turned into a car showroom. Honestly, he make money from anything.
See you later, Johnny. I'll see you
You're
tomorrow.
ready, Johnny. Bye.
Johnny.
One of these people, he'll just make
Johnny.
money from absolutely anything he's got. If he can see a bit of money to be made in it, and he rents his car park out at the Working Men's Club to another guy who has it as a car showroom. You know,
That's it.
thinks of everything, because all people who put his Working Men's Club don't drive there. They all walk there. They're all out men, you know, all out pensioners sort of thing. And he has dues at weekend, wedding dues and stuff. You know, he has a function room with a stage in it and all that crap. So car park's a car showroom.
So basically, every available space is got covered.
Oh yeah, he'll if he could rent it out, he could rent it out. You know. Oh, he's no fool.
Well, you know, I mean, in one respect, fair dues to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Take care, Johnny.
Hi, Johnny.
But yeah, you know what I mean. It's like this, you know.
He was in earlier. I think he went to bed, Gary.
Yeah, he's got work experience, I think, tomorrow as well. Yeah, he has been in. He came in and went before you came in, Gary. So, yeah, like ships in the night, you know, he went before you came in. So when do you think you'll be moved in then?
Oh, soon, I think. I reckon by end of this month, I reckon. Internet went on and everything today, so I've got internet there now.
He tested it.
Yeah. Yeah, I tried it tonight.
Is it all right?
Yeah, well, it was all right when I left tonight. I've got the new box came through the post today, and I plugged it in. Waited a few minutes, and it all lit up. And I checked speed, and it was as it should be. It was just over 1 gig speed. So that was it.
Modem came, you mean?
Yeah, modem and plugs and leads and crap came, because it's like a funny lead on, because it's fibre all the way. It's more like a tube than a flipping wire. Like a pushing thing.
At least you know that when you do move in, you'd be up and running as regards internet and whatever.
Yeah, because it had a little card in back with Wi-Fi password, and I lost it.
You managed that?
I dropped it somewhere. I had it in my hand, this little card, and I dropped it somewhere, and I thought, what the bloody hell have I done with that? And running all over it, sure. So I dropped it, and I thought, well, I'm not bothered.
Normally, I mean, like ours, it has it on back.
Well, this was on back. The card was on back, but you could remove the card. It slid out, like clipped out. So I unclipped it out to read it, and it had a QR code on. And you pointed your phone at it, and it automatically connected with this QR code. And I don't know what I'm doing inside now, but I'm not bothered because I can just plug my computer in and change password anyway. You know, I'm not bothered.
That's it. But I mean,
I never leave them with.
When you came over, Chris just took a picture on it and sent you both.
I never ever keep the standard passwords because they're just flipping big E, little E, big J, big, and they're flipping.
Yeah, I need to change mine. I had mine for a couple of years now. I think I need to change mine because I don't like that stupid password they come with.
I just plug them in.
It's either a
you can just change them in the routers menu.
Little N.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
You'll have to send me a message on how to do that, Richard, because I don't have a clue.
Yeah, you just have to plug your computer into it. Log on to more and you've never done it before. It's even easier. There'll be no password on it, right?
Hey up. Chasers here. No fighting. So I took. Oh, it's gone. Our Tucker were down there. Has Tucker gone out? Oh yeah.
So I reckon end of month's not far out now.
I mean, it's 28th next week, isn't it? So
yeah, well, that's it. If I've already paid for July, so if I leave it again, I'll be paying rent on this place again. I've already paid July's rent on this. I can't do it.
At least you know that moving into new place that you're not leaving any rent arrears or
even
anything.
though I'm moving out of here, it still will be mine until end of July. Will this place, even if I'm not here? I cocked up really. I should have given me notice earlier. I slipped up a bit there, and so it's basically cost me another $800 really that I didn't need to spend.
Well, that's it. But...
I had another month of BT, another month of water, another month of electric, another month of rent, and the biggest one, another month of council tax, and that's $135 council tax. And then when I move out, I've no council tax will be a thing of the past. No more council tax.
That's it. But you weren't sure on.
You're not rushing. You're not scrambling to get moved, are you?
No, that's it. Every time I leave here, I just carry a big bag out with me. Like tomorrow, it's going to be plates. Tomorrow, plates and cups, which shouldn't take me long because I've only got one of each.
Well, I've got about 20 plates.
So I can put all them in one bag.
So you'll be able to feed the 5,000.
I just had to keep the microwave here.
That's it till last.
Well, I've got a spare microwave.
Put it this way, partner. When Richard came here on Saturday, he was eyeing some glasses in me glass cabinet, and someone were going to slip one in Laura's bag.
Yeah.
So I says, I tell you what, when you moved in and we come to see you, I says, as an housewarming party, as an housewarming present, I says, we'll get you half a dozen of these glasses and half a dozen cups and half a dozen of them glasses, if we can find them.
I need to find who's got my power washer. I lent it to somebody, I don't know who I lent it to.
He says he's buying a lock and throwing away the key.
Yeah.
So I need somebody, need to get the green fingers going. So patio out. I'm looking at it tonight. It looks bloody awful. So I've got moths on it and shit.
I'm green fingers.
Chris has ordered a roller and some dust sheets to paint in there.
Has it?
Yeah.
Richard's rubbing off on him.
God, it's horrendous. I can't stand decorating it.
It's like a roller, but it's got like one that you can do behind radiators, and it comes with a long pole, so we can do ceilings and whatever. But it's got like different roller attachments.
Radiators, best thing with radiators is get calendar, lift it off, because you just lift them off and hold it away, and then do behind, and then
you didn't see when you come on Saturday. Shambles that they made of that one in bathroom toilet. There's about that much. They ain't got no skating board on it. The simple thing would have just to have been disconnect the radiator, lift it off, because they were making some excuse that the radiator part were too close to the wall. So we've got a bit of skirting board about this long, and he's like chamfered it at end. That was original budget. So that is, it's a right cup, I'll tell you.
Most of them now, they use plastic pipe now. They don't even use copper now.
You just lift the radiator off. It's just, there's brackets where radiator sits on them, and you just lift the radiator off.
If you've got two people, like, just have to tell them old radiator, and he whizzes behind it quick with brush.
The thing is, they forgot that when they put the radiator back on, that the skirting board had got to go on, and they were trying to get them to come out to disconnect the radiator so they could put a full length of skirting board on, but they never did. So we've got about that much that ain't got no skirting board on at all, and then they put like a board at other end. It looks right shambles. You have a look when you come again.
Is this a downstairs, Bob? This?
Yeah, the downstairs toilet with spaceship in. And the excuse that they made was, the radiator piping is too close to the wall. Well, they were an easy solution. Take the radiator off, put the skirting board on while they've got the radiator off. Jobs are good, and even I know that.
Yeah, but they're picking two short planks, aren't they?
So you have a look next time you come, Richard. And
sometimes people just can't be bothered. That's what it is.
It's a right cock up. That's Chris's first.
I've had no end of problems with that.
Oh yeah. Well, Callum went in shower. I think it was last week sometime, and I went to the toilet and I went, "Where's all this water come from?" And there were like some brown spots on the ceiling, right? So I went, "Surely not. It's a brand new, we thought there were a leak or something somewhere because we'd had it before, and it was the shower leaking." Anyway, so he put a job in with Housing Association, and I got the good one. How are you? And when Chris went up to further inspect it, where the shower and taps are, there were a slight space behind taps. And when he come out today, he says, "Well, we didn't want to leave it until it got worse, and all paint was flaking off at ceilings and whatever." He says, "Oh, you've done right." He says, "You would not believe," he says, "nearly every single bathroom that they fitted, we've had to go out to because the baths dropped." And apparently, what they're supposed to do is when they fit the baths and everything, they're supposed to fill it up with water. Yeah. So they've sealed it, but the baths dropped. So there's like a gap. Anyway, he's resealed it, and
you're supposed to always fill them up with water before your silicone edges.
And this plumber that came out today, and he says, "Well, the mistake that they made is when they put the baths in, they turned water off and everything, so they couldn't actually fill the bath up with water."
You should always fill them up, always.
And that's exactly what the plumber said today.
I mean, ideally, get somebody to sit in it, but you can't have them sat in it for 8 hours while silicone goes off.
But anyway, so he says you'd be surprised the amount of these bathrooms that they fitted that we've had to come out to for exact same reason. He says the baths dropped, and obviously there's like a space. It's only where taps are. And obviously, when you run shower, it's dripping down this space at back. So he says, "Well, I've sealed it now." He said, "Hey,
fucking flies, moth."
It should be good to go now. So he says, "I've resealed it." He says you shouldn't have a problem with it. So, but silicone sealer, that's all he did. Chris was still in bed. Anyway, on that note, I'm going to call it a night because it's 11:15. And basically, all this table's got to come down. So I shall bid you good night and I shall see you tomorrow.
Bye.
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 Outro now.
Karma said meow. What? You saying good night? Are you saying good night?
Can't
Yeah.
find it.
Bye, Gary. Miss you already.